What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a ball review on the newest release from 900 Global, the Reality Check. And today I'm going to be comparing that bowling ball to the original Reality and an Ultra Reality. All right, the Reality Check is the third installment from the Reality line. We had the original, the Altered Reality, and now the Reality Check. And this ball has a hybrid cover stock compared to the original, which has a solid, and the Altered Reality has a pearl cover. All right, so how are all three of these bowling balls laid out? The original Reality, this is the second one I've drilled. It was laid out, the VLS layout of 4.5 by 4.5 by 2.5. Okay, my Ultra Reality, which was drilled before I switched over to VLS, it is 35 by 4 3/4 by 45, dual angle layout. And the new Reality Check is drilled 5 by 4.5 by 2 3/4 VLS layout. So they're not exactly alike, they're similar. So we're just gonna see out here on this house shot how different the bowling balls are, even though the layouts are not exactly the same, but they're similar. On all three of these bowling balls, what are the surfaces that I have on all three of them? Well, the Reality Check and the original Reality, they are basically out of box, how they come. And the Ultra Reality is out of box with some more games on it. So I haven't really touched the surfaces on all three of these. During this video though, we're going to go through and see if maybe the surfaces I have on them are the right ones for this house shot, or for tournaments that I bowl, or I'm going to have to change the surfaces depending on how clean or how they come off the dry. Alright, so today we're going to go through just like I did on the Idle Cosmos video. I'm going to rotate between the three balls and I'm going to commentate as I throw them, so that way you can have an idea what I'm thinking or what I see when I throw them. I'm going to take a second, change the camera angle, and we're going to get out there and roll some bowling balls. All right, let's see how this goes. Here's the first ball here. It's going to be the Reality. I'm going to play more into the track, kind of how I like to play, because I'm a little straighter of a player, a little lower rev rate. Let's see how this one goes. That rolled pretty good. Came around it a little bit, but it finished nice. All right, let's throw that again. With the solid cover, this one is going to be earlier than the other two. The solid cover likes to pick up earlier, it's going to be smoother, but that reaction was really good. All right, let's see again. I'm going to stand in the same spot, throw it in the same spot in the lane. Let's see how it goes. That's a good shot too. See, that one was a little lazier. That was a little left. But that one was a little lazier off the dry compared to the one before it. So, okay, well, now let's go to the Ultra Reality. With this pearl cover, it should give me a little more length, and a little more snap in the back end. This house shot is what I normally bowl on when I do my videos, but all summer long I was bowling on the PBA 50 Tour, Senior Tour, so they have changed the pattern a little bit here. So, let's see, let's get rid of Deadwood. So the pattern is a little bit different than it used to be. It has a little more volume than before, and a little more dry to the right. So I don't want to leak it too far right, because then the ball might roll out. So I got to keep it in that track area, maybe a little bit left, down lane. Now I was throwing shots on lane 30, and that lane is just garbage. The balls just did not roll right. The topography of that lane is crazy. So I decided to do it here on lane 29. All right, so we're going to stay in the same spot, okay? So same thing with the altered and see how it works. Not a bad shot. See, a little longer, a little more off the dry. Not a good shot. I haven't bowled in a few days, so timing's a little bit off, but that wasn't bad. All right, let's throw one more there, and then we'll switch to the Reality Check. You can tell with these balls, because of the cores, even though they're different covers, the shapes are similar. You know, it wants to go from point A to point B in a straight line, and then depending on how it comes off the dry, it's going to be a little bit different because of the covers. Even though the layouts are a little bit different, but not exactly the same. Oh, that's a pretty good one. See, I got, yeah, little rev rate guy, no messenger, of course. I think that one a little more right. As you can see, it kind of burned up when I got it too far right. All right, so now we're going to switch over to the Reality Check, and we're going to play the same part of the lane. Not going to change, that way you can show you the differences in the 3 covers and the 3 balls. All right, so reality check. Okay, it's got the S84 beta cover hybrid. So let's see, from my earliest, I've thrown it for a little bit for about a week, so this cover is a lot cleaner for me, so it's a little weaker, even though the core is, you know, a strong asymmetrical core, but the cover seems a little weaker because it's a little smoother. All right, let's see. That's a little left, not a bad shot. Yeah, that's a really good shot. That was left. You can see it rolls similar to the original reality for me. It's just that the original reality is with that solid cover, it's earlier. That was nice and smooth, came off the dry and nice rolly, kind of like what I like to see with it. My eyes, I don't like to see, some balls I like to see really quick, but these are a little bit smoother for being a stronger asymmetrical ball. Let's throw it again. One more time. Okay, that one did the same thing. Kind of was a little confused, but still, all in all, not a bad shot. All right, so guys, we're gonna go through them again, all 3 balls, and I'm gonna move a little more left and see how they do. In the comments below, let me know, after seeing all 3 of these for the first time, a couple shots with each, what you see out of the 3 balls when they're going out lane. Are they really clean for me? Am I too much in the oil? So let's go back to regular reality. Should be early. Yeah, there's a lot more volume than what I'm used to with my previous videos on my channel. So I'm gonna move a little bit left. Let's see how this one does. Yeah, oh, another messenger. See, messenger again. Low rev rate, guys, man, no love out here, no love. All right, so you can see I moved left, and even that one, even 4.5-inch pin, got to A to B, but it was a little lazy off the dry. It just didn't want to move over. So this next one, I'm gonna throw one more shot. I'm gonna come around it a little bit and see if I can get it to delay a little bit and come and read the dry the right way. Turn my hand a little bit. There we go. Yeah, came around it and threw it out to the right. Bad shot. But you can see it's still, that ball is, for me, the cover core combination, this is the second reality I've drilled. It's just a little too strong. It's got to have shorter patterns, a lot more volume. That's pretty much what I'll use it on, not really this house shot. I mean, I'm not sure the length of the house shot because obviously it's new, we got more volume. Looks like it's a little bit longer than it used to be. It used to be 38 feet. All right, let's, so the altered reality, moving a little bit left. Okay, that was better. That one delayed, it went a little longer, even though it wasn't as good. A little bit to the right. But you can see with the cover, pearl cover on that one, it got down lane a little bit better. It was in the mid lane, it wanted to react, and it came off the dry the right way. Let's see if I can throw one more. Let's do a better shot than that. All right, come on. Yeah, that's much even. Yeah, the first one was right, that was a little left, but for what I'm bowling on right here, that's a really good ball reaction. It's getting down the lane easy, it's reading the mid lane and the dry right. It's not coming off too sharp. So the core is helping it, even though it has a pearl cover. All right, so let's see what the reality check looks like. Playing that far in. Oh, got that one out a little slow. Not the best shot, leaked it right. But you can see it went about the same length as the altered, but a little smoother off the dry. Where the alter was a little quicker, that one was a little bit smoother. All right, one more shot. Let's not throw it that far right. Throw it a little better. Get my targeting a little bit better here. See, that was too far right. Oh, so I don't get the messengers, but I get the trip the 2 forward. Nice. All right, so that one a little bit, even though it's out of box, it's with the 4K fast, it's a little clean. So, all right. So, okay, before I'm gonna, now that the way that reality check was rolling, I really didn't like the surface on it compared to what I'm bowling on right now. So always make sure if it does, the surface doesn't match up with you, make sure you're not scared to scratch it up, change the surface on it. So before I do that though, I'm gonna throw a couple shots with my original reality where we drilled it with the pin in the ring, more of like a pin down layout for me. So which doesn't have much of a difference for the original one I had with the 4.5 inch pin, but I'm gonna throw that first. So this is my original reality with the pin in the ring finger. Okay, we're gonna move back to the right. All right, so you can see that one, compared to the first reality, that gives a little more length, a little sharper off the dry. Okay? Though I'm gonna move a couple, make a 2-in-1 left because that was pretty straight. Let's try it again, one more shot. So this is the reality that I did feature when I did a year ago my video with the UFO, original UFO, a reality, and the physics. I'm gonna throw it one more time. Then I'll throw the reality check. That's a pretty good shot. See, so it does, in a sense, that's a pin down for me. The layout is a little more, gives me a little more length with the solid cover compared with the newer one that wants to be earlier and a little, not quicker, but it just wants to pick up earlier on the lane. All right, I'm gonna throw the reality check so you can see the difference in that for a couple shots. Same place. See that ball is a little bit earlier, a little slower than the reality with the pin in my ring. I can't really do pin down layout, so that's about as far down as I can go. Oh, now I got some dead wood. All right, now that the dead wood's cleared out, let's throw one more with the reality check as soon as I get some pins. That was a good shot right there. It's rolling pretty good. All right, so that's out of box surface, okay? So now I'm gonna take my 1,000 pad and I'm gonna hit it with 1,000 just to get the shine off it and see how it reacts when I do change the surface. I mean, it reacts pretty good right now, but I'm rolling on a thicker oiled house shot. So I'm not bowling on patterns that are a little bit thinner, so let's see. Let's give it, not too hard, just to get it to make it look a little duller than the 4K fast was with the lane shine that I have. All right, let's see what this does. See now hitting it with that 1,000, now it's not as clean through the front, slowing down a little bit better, and it's a little bit smoother off the dry. So far that was just one shot. I'm gonna throw it again, maybe get a little deeper and see what it does. But you can see that this cover is, so far, just from a couple shots, it is a versatile cover, so you can scratch it up. Yeah, so for me, all it did by hitting it was make it a little slower off the dry, almost closer to the reality with just a little more length. So, but this is on a house shot. If I throw this on patterns, which might be 41, 42 feet down to 38 feet, it might react totally different. So, all right, so that's basically my review. We're gonna, just for fun here, I'm gonna throw my I'm gonna throw the Infinite Physics just to show you maybe how it's a little bit different. Another new release here from Storm. See how that looks compared to the reality check. See, and as you can tell by that one, that was the A to B is straight, but that's a lot stronger than the reality check. That cover is a lot stronger than that one. All right, guys, well, there's my ball review on the brand new 900 Global reality check. If you can, take time to hit the like button, subscribe, and click the bell for notification on the future ball reviews. Next up on the ball reviews is going to be the 900 Global Wolverine Dark Moss. I'm going to compare that to the original Wolverine and a High Road and probably a couple other balls in there. And let me know down in the comments if you like this format compared to my other format where I sit behind a table. All right, guys, thank you very much. Have a great day.